Hey everyone, so I've never actually done this before, but this week I just have a story to tell you. It's about my life, it's a true story, it's about fruit and my love life. So here we go. Back like 3 years ago, I'm at a county fair in Tennessee with a bunch of my friends. And there's a certain girl there too. A certain girl. Okay, there's a girl there who I'm very interested in amongst my group of friends. And you know, I am determined to let this girl know how amazing I am. I want to show her I'm incredible. And like at this point, this had been kind of going on for a while, but I was determined to make it work this time. So we're at the fair together, yet very much separate. And I find out from her talking to one of her friends that she is getting her tonsils out the next day. And so I carefully put that little piece of information into a safe place in my brain. I guess I'm kind of like a piggy bank. I store my valuables away for later use. So later on that afternoon, I, navigate my way towards her, and then I start this like pointless small talk. Now, the pointless small talk is invaluable when you're trying to get your foot in the door, or so I think. Maybe it's not. All I know is that I'm probably looking like an idiot as I'm just like flapping my lips away. I don't even know what I'm saying. I just keep talking, hoping that maybe every once in a while something impressive will slip out of my mouth, and then we're together. So as I'm chatting about literally nothing, we walk past like a carnival game. Now, you know what I'm talking about. The carnival games like where you have the hammer and you gotta hit the thing really hard and then it bounces up and hits the metal bell and it rings. Well, as I'm rambling, I just happen to look up and my eyes are blinded by literally thousands of stuffed animals and toys that are probably worth 4 pennies each. Nowhere else are these things valuable unless you are at a county fair. And then my eyes are directed down towards a guy playing a carnival game trying to win a pink stuffed monkey for his girlfriend. Failing miserably, by the way. But it was a noble task to say the least, because anybody with a brain knows that all of these carnival games are rigged against you. Like if you're playing basketball, the hoop, instead of being circular like this, it's like an oval, so you can't really get it in unless you're just like a prodigy shot. But they get away with it because if a guy blows $50 on his girlfriend to win her a pink stuffed monkey, he's like a hero. The girl will never forget it. So as I'm staring at this guy who is failing miserably for his girlfriend, I think that could be me. So I look back up towards the plush toys and stuffed animals, and I see a piece of fruit. It's like a jewel in the midst of complete garbage. It is a stuffed banana. And I am literally not kidding when I tell you that this was not a regular stuffed banana. This was a 7-foot tall stuffed Jamaican banana. It literally like had the face and it like had the hair and the hat. Like it was a banana that looked like it was trying to look like Bob Marley. You cannot buy that at a Goodwill. So I knew right at that moment that Jamaican banana was my in to her heart. So I touched her on the shoulder, trying not to seem too creepy, but honestly I loved every second of it. And I was like, hey, wouldn't it be, kind of cool if somebody happened to win that banana for a certain somebody? Okay, so I was nervous. I wasn't probably as sly as I could have been, but you know what? She did not catch on somehow. She had no idea what was going on inside my boyish mind. Nobody did. But even though she had no idea that I was hinting that I wanted to get her the stuffed banana, we ended up laughing about the 7-foot banana like the entire night. It was a pretty memorable moment. I mean, it was literally our first inside joke. I can never forget that. A beautiful moment. I was having fun laughing with her, okay? It felt really good. I felt like I was finally connecting with her. So, fast forward to the next day. I'm back at the fair, baby. I'm specifically there to win this girl that 7-foot banana while she's in the midst of a terrible surgery to remove her tonsils from her body. See, I'm a nice guy. I even brought the conversion van so that when I, won the stuffed banana, I would be able to shove it into the vehicle somehow in order to drive it to her house the next day. This thing was so big, I literally did not even know if it was gonna fit into the van though. It's nighttime now. And in the midst of all the carnival games and the lights and like all the stuffed bears hanging from the tents, I find my stuffed banana once again. A banana, mind you, that is literally worth over $200, and I would know because the night before, I looked it up on Google to see how much it was, just in case I couldn't hone my skills to win the rigged carnival game. So after I find the banana, I stand there, and I meticulously study the game that I know I have to win in order to win her heart. The point of the game, you ask? To get a wiffle ball into a laundry basket. Easy enough, you think. Well, the thing is that you have to bounce the wiffle ball off of round wooden smiley face and into a laundry basket underneath. You still say that seems simple. Well, here's the thing. There's PVC pipe in front of your legs that acts as a barrier between you and the basket. And the smiley face is like at an angle, so it makes it kinda hard to get it in. But the thing they do to make sure that you cannot get the wiffle ball in the basket, they put you the perfectly wrong distance away from. With the average length of a person's arm and the distance that you are away from the laundry basket, it is literally impossible to ever make it. Unless you just have some stupid luck, or you were born with long limbs. Good for you. You probably have a girlfriend. And the sneaky guys running this game know that it's rigged because they have to cheat in order to show you how to win the game. But as soon as you do exactly what they did in their little demonstration, they yell at you and tell you that you're breaking the rules. So, for instance, you are not allowed to lean over the PVC pipe barrier in order to get a good angled bounce off of the smiley face. But when he shows you how simple it is to win the game, he is leaning so far forward that it literally looks like he's levitating completely parallel to the ground. But all the people playing the game, he makes them stand completely perpendicular. So if there's anyone who leans a little bit over the barrier, he shoves his leg against the PVC pipe because it's very bendable, and it shoves the person back a little bit as they're about to throw. He's very sneaky. But these people that play the game do not have any clue that he's doing that. And I'm just standing there for like an hour and a half watching these people try and fail over and over and over again to get this stupid wiffle ball in the basket. These guys have probably racked up like $100 each while I've been standing, and they know they're cheating every single one of them. But I figured out their tricks, and I think I know how I can win. So Sneaky Carnival Dude has been eyeing me for quite a while now, and he eventually mumbles something that I can only guess what. Hey, I've seen you watching over there for a while. You wanna play? I just stare at this dude. And the only thing that I can think to say to him is, dude, you are literally the creepiest person I have ever seen. But I didn't say that. No, I'm better than that. I tell him that I'm just watching. But then he mumbles that he'll give me 2 free wiffle balls. 2. 1, 2. And I'm like, dude, you have no idea what I'm capable of. So I strut on over there, and creepy dude starts to say the same spiel that I've heard 50 times about how easy the game is. And then he starts to demonstrate. He leans so far over the pipe, and then he throws it in. It's so easy. It just bounces right in, and then it's in the laundry basket. You win. Have I mentioned that this guy is creepy? So I take the 2 free balls from his hands, and I ask to clarify that if I get one of these wiffle balls into the basket, do I get any prize that I want, specifically the 7-foot banana? Oh yeah, of course, man. You'll be able to win any prize up there that you want, any of them. So, reassured, I lean just as far over as Creepy Dude has been doing the entire night. Whoa, you cannot lean that far over. Can't you read? I look up, and sure enough, written on a piece of cardboard is one rule. You cannot lean over the pipe. So I look up towards the smiley face again, and I stand up just a little more straight, but not completely perpendicular, if we're being honest. I'm trying to see how much I can get away with. And next thing I know, as I'm about to throw, I feel myself getting pushed back, and sure enough, I look down, and he's shoving his leg against the pipe, and so I just launched the ball, and I completely missed. It literally flies directly over the smiley face. I didn't even touch it. See, I was trying to hit the very top of the smiley face because I know that is the sweet spot to get it into the basket. But I have one more free ball, so I'm pretty darn confident. I hold the ball and I lean forward as much as I think I can get away with, and I throw it in, and it hits the top, and it bounced off of the rim of the laundry basket and missed. Not good enough, Jordan. Not good enough. So at this point, I'm hooked. Without hesitating, I rip out my wallet from my back pocket, pull out a 10, and literally throw it in the guy's face. That bought me 3 balls. Only 3. A total ripoff, and I know that I am playing right into Creepy Dude's hands, but at this point, I do not care. So Creepy Dude hands me the extra balls and smiles this manipulative grin. Dude, my love life is on the line here. So I'm mad, and I lean over as far forward as I want, and he's pressing back as hard as possible on that pipe. It's almost about to break. I throw it, and I miss. Got my second one. Throw it, and I missed again. Okay, third one, got it this time. Throw it, and oh my gosh, I missed again, come on! So I'm about to walk away and maybe buy this $200 banana off Amazon if I can find them. But as I stand there completely defeated, Creepy Dude, for some unknown reason, stares at me and says, hey, how about one more free ball? I looked at him, and before he could even change his mind, I grabbed the ball out of his hand, and I leaned as far forward as I possibly could while his leg is pushing against the pipe as hard as it ever has, and I pushed back. I will not be defeated. And then I threw it. And everything seemed like it was in slow motion. It looked like the perfect throw. It hit the very top of the smiley face's forehead, so high that it hit the bolts that connected the smiley face to its stand. And then it bounced up slightly, and then it dropped perfectly into the laundry basket. I just stood there. Everything was silent around me except the echo of the ball hitting the bottom of the basket. I just won. I did it. After all of this time, this energy that I spent an hour and a half, I won. I'm about to pee my pants, I'm so excited. And then I hear, "Oh no, that didn't count. You were leaning too far forward." I looked at this guy, and I was like, "Dude, you have been doing that all night long, and you know it. I just want the massively huge banana. You don't know what this means to me." Well, you hit the bolt at the top of the face, and that's against the rules. You never told me that was against the rules. That's not even written on your little cardboard up there. I want my banana. Needless to say, it started escalating very quickly, and then my brother came up, and then my dad came up, and then there was like a little bit of a crowd that was starting to gather. And the next thing you know, we found the manager, who was just as shady as his little minions. I didn't even know that Carnival Games had these like official managers. But after reasoning with this guy for a while, he finally told me that I could not have the 7-foot banana unless I made it one more time with one more free ball. If I missed, I would not get the 7-foot banana, but I would get the 5-foot banana, which is literally the exact same thing as the 7-foot one, except it's just 2 feet smaller. They're both still Jamaican. Needless to say, with the manager closely watching me, I was unable to lean over to throw the ball, so I completely missed. But that didn't matter to me because, as you can see from this picture, I was very happy to be the proud owner of my one-way ticket to love. So the next day, I drive over to this girl's house to surprise her. She didn't even know I was coming. And I didn't even really know her that well, so I don't even know what the heck I was thinking. But you know what? After defeating Creepy Dude, I felt like I could conquer the world. Boom! Without even knocking, I walk into the front door. Knock, knock, knock on her bedroom door. Right after she just had a serious operation. I literally don't know what I was thinking. After she says whoever it is can come in, I slowly open the door. And she was so swollen that if Alvin and the Chipmunks had a sister, it was her. And so I stood there in the doorway holding the massive banana, and she looks up at me, and she is just so confused. And I was just standing there, praying to God that I didn't just make the worst decision of my life. But after her initial confusion, she just started laughing as hard as she possibly could. She literally started laughing so hard that she began to cry. And these were not tears of joy. Do not be confused. No, these were tears of agonizing pain because she had just had her tonsils ripped from her throat and it was too painful to smile. She just kept crying because it hurt so much, and meanwhile, I'm over in the doorway just standing here like... I'm just awkwardly standing there. And she just keeps crying, and this goes on for I don't even know how long. She's obviously in just this excruciating pain. It's not even funny. I don't even know why I'm laughing. It's just... But I thought ahead, and I brought some popsicles to soothe her throat. So, for the rest of the day, it was just me, her chipmunk self, and massively huge Jamaican banana. Not a bad day.